Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching. I have a guest today who wants to remain anonymous. I'll be interviewing him, asking him questions about a male's perspective on women submitting to a man. And ladies, I know this is going to be a very touchy subject. But sometimes we gotta let the men speak. Let's hear them out. And when they're done, then we can kill them. Okay? Um, and also, I want to leave you guys with a slogan. I know a lot is going on in our world today. People are so stressed. We got our election coming up soon. But I want you to just take a deep breath and bear this in mind. Sing out loud. Don't worry. Be happy. Smile often. Dream always. And always, always, always play hard, no matter what. Whether it be critics, no matter what's going on, play hard. So without further ado, let's get to my anonymous guest. Let's get this questions of this interview going, ladies. All right. So, Mr. Anonymous, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, are you ready for us to talk about what we're going to be talking about, which is a male's perspective on? So, why don't you explain to me why do you think that, what do you think about women submitting to a man?
Well, first of all, I think it's a really good thing, but I want to say this: it's not just about a woman just pretty much being a slave, but I do believe that a woman should submit to her man. That I don't think there should be no question about it.
You said she should,
She should because most women don't.
but we got reasons why we don't submit. You can't just submit just to anybody,
And I
to
respect
any
that.
man, you
And,
know.
and I respect that, but at the same time, I believe that a man has led and should lead as long as he has for a reason. A woman has always looked to us to be the strong one, whether it's to protect them, whether it's to buy groceries, whether it's to pay the mortgage. They always look up to us to do all of this stuff.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, they want to eliminate that one thing,
yeah,
which is submitting to the man that they love. And I know in some cases, even if it's a man that you love, he may not be the man you need to submit to. So I do agree with what you're saying.
that's true. Yeah. I mean, for me, like at this point in my life, the way I look, well, at the point in time, I used to be the same way. I mean, I'm like submit. I'm like shoot, but
Really?
now the way I see it is, I don't have a problem with submitting to to a man that I love.
Hmm.
He cares about me. He respects me. He's a responsible man. He's also a leader.
Which he
So
should be.
there's certain things I'm seeing in this man. So I have no problem with doing that.
Right.
I mean, for example, there was a lot of women was going at what's her name, Ginny Mai.
Hmm.
She's on the show The
Yeah, I
Real,
heard about her.
and what she was saying basically was just that she in her business she does everything, and so when she gets home, she just wants her man to lead. She just want to submit to him, and I didn't have a problem with what she said.
I don't either, but it's like
I
anything.
think that is when we hear that word submit,
Hmm.
the first thing is like, oh, he want me, he want to tell me what to do, and I'm gonna do my own thing, and women be running with it.
I understand that, but the problem with you all taking what we say, you want to, women want to pick and choose what they want to do. And that's not the way it works when you love somebody. If you want to do things with somebody, it seems like as long as we saying, "Oh, I want to go take you and buy you $1,000 bag," you don't complain, you don't say anything. Women just go with it. So why can't it be the same thing for that one thing? It's not a slavery thing. It's a thing of you have to know your place as a woman. Men have to know their place as a man.
Yeah.
So it's in a perspective in that sense that everybody has to know where they sit on the table.
So you don't think that women know their place today?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I mean it just like what I said. I don't believe women know their place because if they did, they wouldn't be doing half the things that they're doing. And I will say this, even though we're not talking about men at this point, I believe men in some cases have the same issues.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Really.
Yep.
So, in a sense of this, it seems like most women want things. They seem to. I won't even say that the part of them want to be a man because that don't have anything to do with it. I think women just want to be in control in certain areas of the relationship. The man should be in control.
Mm.
Even the word control bothers women.
Yeah.
But guess what? You all want a lot of control. And if you all don't get it, you make threats. Just like men do too, but we're talking about women.
Women. Yes.
Women make threats, they make gestures, they cut you off, they do all kinds of things to push you in a corner, to force you to do things. And that's why a lot of us as men, real men, because I would say this, I'm not going to look down on the brothers that just like, because I've heard guys say to me, look man, just do what she say.
Yeah.
It's better just to give in.
Yeah.
I'm not that type. I fight to the death. And
So how's it been working out for you?
it's been working out pretty good.
Okay.
So, in a sense of this, I don't let sex control me for one. And that's always been our downfall.
Yeah.
So if a woman that I love doesn't want to have sex with me, that don't mean I got to go out and have sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
If I have to please myself, that's what I'll do. But women have to remember, when you have a man pleasing himself, you're asking for trouble.
What do you
And
mean?
what I mean is, let's say you have a couple and the woman wants the man to do this or want to do that, and he's not doing what she wants. The number one thing women do is hold sex back from you as a man.
Yeah.
And that's the worst thing that a woman can do.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
I bet you
You
are,
know.
but that's the worst thing that a
I
woman
know
can.
a lot of us do. A lot of us do that.
I know, but you all need to stop it. You all really need to stop it because it's ruining us as your partner.
Sometimes we got legitimate reasons why we hold out.
I don't have a problem with the legitimate reason, but as far as denying your man of something of intimacy that you don't have to deny him of, it hurts the relationship.
Yeah.
So that's another part of submitting. And you ask me, how do I feel about women submitting? How I feel about it is that the submitting part is ruining our relationships. That's why you have guys out there just having sex with everybody.
Because you said the submitting part.
Because that's
is
the main
ruined?
part you all have a problem with.
Oh, so not submitting.
Not submitting is the biggest thing because a man is going to be a man no matter what a woman says. He is going to lead whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
A man doesn't have to just lead with a woman, he has to lead with himself.
That's true.
So at the end of the day, you can have the perfect relationship, but if she don't submit to her man, it's just doomed. It's just a matter of time that this relationship is going to falter.
Yeah.
So that's my perspective on it. It just, I think most women, it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Chinese, or whatever. You all are women at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you all need to go back to the playbook that you all always run back to.
Yeah.
And the playbook is that you all get together.
Yeah.
And you all need to revise your playbook. Because in 2020, it's ruining a lot of relationships.
It really is, yeah.
Oh, you agree?
Because it's ruining a lot. You mean, you see it all the time, man. We're just stuck in our ways and our beliefs, and
so are we. But I will say this. If you ever notice when you see a man in a relationship where a woman, and I won't even say allows him to lead, because a man can lead without you. He doesn't.
He only you to allow
He's
him.
not asking. I'm not asking
your
for
permission.
my woman's permission to lead.
Yeah.
Because I am a leader.
Correct. Yeah.
That's why whoever I deal with is going to follow me. It's not about you being in the background. Because you all don't mind being in the back when it's time to pay for the food. You all don't mind being in the back when it's time to go pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know you all have gotten to a point where you all have come up in work, and you all are working and making more money
Yep.
and doing, you're
More
more
educated.
successful.
We're
Yeah,
getting out.
you're
Yep.
more successful
Yep.
than men now, but that
Yeah.
doesn't exceed the submission part. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if the man is making more money; he's still the leader of the household. He's the
Yeah.
head of the household.
Yeah.
You can say it how you want to say it, but women don't like that word, but they want a man.
Yeah.
So if you want a real man, then he's going to lead. But most of the women have a man that's not a leader. That's why
Exactly.
they're the
That's
leaders.
yeah. Yeah.
So, and at the same time, those women that have those men that are not leaders, those same women are going out messing with the man that is a leader.
Yes, that's true.
So, I mean, like I said, that's where I'm at with it. But
Yeah.
I love my sisters. I love women. I don't have a problem with any color women. So I've never been discriminatory about a color. But
Yeah.
I think that black women are the most intelligent creatures on this planet. And
Yes.
beautiful.
Mhm.
But I believe that you all have let I won't even say the white man, I'm saying you all have let the government, and this goes for white women or Chinese women, and those women are more docile, but let's just stick with the sisters.
Yeah.
You all have let the government tear you off from us to a point where you can't even, you won't even allow us to do what we're trying to do, and that's why men are running from women.
Mm. That's very
And that's where I'm at.
interesting.
It's very interesting, but it's also sad.
I know.
It's very sad to see that we have come to a point in our life where our kings and our queens can't even stay together no more. Because at one point we loved each other so much that even the white man or the government couldn't
Couldn't
tear
take
us
us
apart.
apart. Yeah.
And that the last time I mean, it wasn't even in my mother or father's generation. It was back in slavery days,
Mhm.
where the black women respect. See,
She
it's
respected
more
her
of the
man.
respect thing. It's not
Yes.
even a submission thing. It's because when a woman respects her man, it's automatic
It's
submission.
automatic
Submission
submission.
automatically comes into
That's
play.
true. You're right. Because I've seen that in
Yeah,
other people's relationship. You're like, okay.
well, I wouldn't say a lot, but you do still have black women that respect their man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in the case of the lady, what was her name? She was talking about she wants to let her man
Oh,
leave when she
Ginny
gets
Mai.
home.
Mhm.
At least she's halfway there.
Yeah. But another thing that I didn't understand when she was talking about when she get married, and I'm just like, why are you not doing that right now? You don't need to get married to do
And
that.
you're absolutely right. You're
Yeah.
supposed to submit to a man before that time
Before that.
comes, if it comes. So what happens? As long as you are not married, you don't submit.
Exactly.
So that's just like a man saying, until we get married, I'm not giving you no money, or I'm
Exactly.
not going to pay no bills.
Yeah.
And a woman should never use her body to convince a man to do anything. Because
Yeah.
men want to take care of you anyway. We want to take care of you anyway, so why use that?
Yeah.
Because I think you
I
make
mean,
it.
real men, not.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
Mhm.
got some men that are boys.
Yeah.
They just want to have sex with you. They don't.
Mhm.
They're not looking at the bigger picture. But like I said, the way the world is now, it's a little crazy. But like I said, that's where I stand.
It's very crazy. Yeah, that's a very interesting conversation. And what do you also think about a lot of women say, I don't need no man, I could do.
Well, that's another one. It's like
Yeah.
it would be stupid of me to sit up here and tell you I don't need a woman. It's you're an imbecile if you're saying stuff like that, because it's really just it's stupid.
Yeah.
We all need each other. Men and women need each other, and no matter how much you deny it, you catch us all together. So
That's true. Yeah.
women say they don't need us, but they sneaking out at night.
They're
to come
sneaking out
see
at
us.
night and come
They
see you.
sneaking us
Yep.
in the window.
Yep.
These same men that you don't need,
That you don't
sneaking
need.
around with
Yep.
all day long, all year
Mhm.
long. Even if it's getting him to buy you a drink. You all
Yeah.
need us for so many things,
Yeah.
but we also need you all. So I think that's the
We need each
disconnect.
other.
Yeah, we need each other. We do.
Mhm. Yeah. So this is this is a great conversation here, man.
I believe so. So I
Yeah.
hope I answered your question about the submission, and you said as far as needing a man. I will say this: it's like as far as a woman is concerned, I say that we need each other, but don't have to have each other. I don't know if
Mm.
that makes sense, but we still need each other. But you have so many people that decide not to have somebody. They decide to be by themselves, or just decide to
Like you
get.
mean like forever until
No,
the,
that's impossible. You can't not
okay.
have
So it may be a time in your
intimacy
life where
forever.
you just don't want, you know.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's a
Yeah.
time in your life
Mhm.
because you don't know how long that time is going to be where you don't want
Exactly.
somebody because
You can jump back in the
you can't
circle.
run that fast.
Exactly.
I mean, the fastest runner in the world can't outrun intimacy
Yeah.
because there's a lady behind him that's catching up.
And I think most cases too, something usually happens to where you're like, you know what, I don't want that right now. You want to break for whatever the reason,
A
you
lot of
know.
men and women
But you
have.
jump back in the circle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like this. Whether you have somebody in your life or not, you may not be in an intimacy circle, but you're still in a
You're
circle.
still in a circle.
And the
Yeah.
circle that you're in is a single circle.
Mhm.
So when you don't have somebody, you still have that
You're
feeling
st-
of wanting somebody.
exactly.
You laying in a bed by yourself,
Mhm.
you don't have nobody, but you want somebody. You just
Yeah.
holding yourself back.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just the way it is.
Well, we're gonna be having some more interview with this my anonymous guest, and this was a wonderful session.
I
And
enjoyed it.
thank you for coming.
I would like you to have me back.
Yes, I sure will. We're gonna be talking about a lot more other topics. So, you guys, please chime in, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this little interview we just had. And once again, thank you for subscribing. I hope you guys have learned something from this little 16, 17 minutes interview. And I look forward to hearing to you guys. Now, I want to still encourage you guys to keep your head up. You know, I know we're going through a lot, but just try to be as happy, smile often, dream always, and always, always, always play hard. Thank you for watching. All right, until next time. Bye.